And we are live. Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. We are back together again.
Right? It feels like a
Yeah,
long time.
I know. I know. It does. It does. We missed you, girl.
Yeah, thank you. Missed you too. Yeah, it was a good break, spending time with family and
Mhm.
that comes with ups and downs and
Mhm.
all the way arounds.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, it was nice. It was
Hold
nice.
on,
All the way around.
girl. Now you know my volume was no volume, and of course it just magically popped up by itself.
That always does that. Hey
Yeah.
everyone, good to see you. Hello, hello.
Oh, I love that, Heather. She said, "Power twins activate in the form of soul sisters."
Ah, that's fantastic. Hey,
Yeah.
Heather and Christy. Hey, Miss Pat. Pat and Heather, I felt like I was sandwiched in between you both because, I had Pat up here in Toronto and Heather over here well, actually, no, Heather would have been the sandwich one because we have Toronto, Buffalo, and then Rochester.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I was close to you both. Good to see you. Hey, Jessica, Neen. Hello, hello. Good to see
Hello.
everyone. Hey, Samantha. And for those that are lurking, hello. We love our lurkers. Good to
Hello.
see you. So, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Tired. I had some furniture delivered today, and unexpectedly, I should say. I thought it was coming like by Friday, not today, and yeah. So my back is a little sore, and but it's all good. It's all good.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Hey, JC. Yeah, I'm like trying to get into the holiday spirit, just starting to do a little decorating, little accents. I used to go wait when when
Mhm.
Rose was little, we this place for Halloween looked like a haunted house, and for Christmas it looked like Winter Wonderland. But I do not have the time nor energy anymore to go that far out. So
Yeah.
I just like my little accents everywhere, and you can't really see. I'm trying to see with my lights. I got like two little snowflakes up here,
It's hard
and
to
then like
see.
little berries. Yeah, you can't really see it, but
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now I can't hear you.
there we go. My computer's doing wacky stuff. I see the internet is low, so I'm not sure what's going on with that and the mic. So bear with me, guys, tonight. We'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, everything else is good. I'm looking. I think by the 15th, things are going to slow down in my
Okay.
life a little bit,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to because it's been go 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 go, and I actually came down with bronchitis last week, so
Mm.
that's the reason I have a little bit of a raspy voice. That's my sexy voice.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Or your radio voice. Your radio voice.
My radio. Hello. How you doing? So yeah,
Ah,
it's just that that left cough that I have, but I have my tea with my honey and lemon in it. So I'll be sipping on that. What is Christy says last year I got one of those ceramic tree with lights. I need to get it from the basement. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yeah, I'm feeling better. It was rough. It was no infection. It was just that really bad cough. But
yeah.
my mom had it too, but she had an infection, so had to be put on antibiotics.
Mhm.
But guys, be careful. That respiratory thing is going on. It's going around.
Yeah.
It's definitely going around this year with the flu and COVID. So
Mhm.
we got a lot of interesting things floating around out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So be careful.
Makes me
All
wonder,
right.
can one get COVID and the flu at the same time? That sounds deadly.
It does. And I don't know because they both have very similar
Mhm.
um things,
Yeah.
but I don't know. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
Yeah.
Let us know. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right. since I had COVID on my trip, I'm still in my immunity phase. So which kind of feels good because I'm, walking stores and I'm not worried about anything. I feel real normal. I feel like, yeah, everything is cool. So I was just wondering about, well, wait, can I also get the flu? Because if that's the case, I need to be maybe a little bit more mindful about the things that I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, well, in that case, I thought you meant like at the same
No,
time. But
I am talking about at the same time, when you actually have active COVID and then the active flu at the same time. So yeah, that was my question, but
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It's. I think you
Jessica
just
said,
got to be careful altogether.
yeah, Jessica says she believes you can have both at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Janine says yes too.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. That has to be horrible.
Ugh.
I know.
Yeah, not fun.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, we're
fun.
not even think about that. We're gonna push that away.
Clear it. We're clearing everybody here.
Yes. Oh.
So, okay.
She thinks she's recovering from that. Ooh.
Recovering from COVID?
Or both. I'm not sure. Well, we just want to send you love and light that you're recovering
Yeah.
fine. Well, so.
Oh, Jeanette, I hope you feel better. Oh. All right, guys. Well, get your questions in if you have a question for tonight. And we're going to pull a card for the collective. I didn't really think about what card I want to pull. So let me see here. I think I'm actually going to pull a card, one of my Moonology cards. This, as you see, I got my moon shirt on. It says it's just a phase.
Yes, that is so cool.
Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, this Wednesday is the full moon in Gemini. So the last full moon of 2022. And it's in Gemini. But it's all about reflecting doing inner work and releasing, of course, right? We release during the full moon, but this is a very respectful moon. So it'll be a good time to do some good old shadow work. Okay, I see the question coming in. I'm starring here. Thanks, Dean. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Arlene. Good to see you.
Hey, guys.
Joji. Teresa T. Oh, Teresa says, oh, sorry. No, I was saying Teresa says there are viruses going around producing respiratory illnesses that are severe. It lasts 14 days. That's what I end up getting, the respiratory aspect with the cough. So, yeah.
Okay.
They gave me, I had to go to urgent care, and I got it was like a steroid, and they gave me an asthma pump as well as a pill for the cough.
Okay.
But feeling so much better. Hey, Lisa Foster.
Hey, Lisa. And yes, Dean, we're definitely going to be connecting with you soon. So we'll talk about it later. And I have my card for the collective.
Okay, go ahead. And I'm cutting off questions. This is who I have before you read your card. And not in any particular order, because we just kind of move around here. But I have G Vega, Pat, Indigo, Heather, Jessica, Janine, Teresa, and Arlene. Did I miss anyone? Let me know. Hey, Aiden, my friend. Good to see you. Aiden. Hope you're doing well. We miss seeing your lovely face. I know you've probably been busy with school. Hey, J-Rock. Okay, go ahead, EU.
It's very, very interesting. The card that I pulled is the skull. And the skull is all about endings. And we are at the end of the month and not the end of the month, but the end of the year is what I'm trying to say. So So this is for the collective. That's so funny because yes, we are approaching a new year. This is our last month. Therefore, we are looking ahead for new beginnings, letting all that old stuff go, leave it in the past, and welcome and embrace the new. So, and it's funny because this card also has 1111 on it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. And then there's the world. So I just say new beginning for the world. And it's funny because we're in between the world, not quite there yet. But I'm just gonna read just this small little meaning here. For some, it's about mourning and some grief that's going on. That'd be me, because every once in a while I start to shed a tear for my baby Harmony. But it's also
Mm.
about letting go. Difficulties are also ending. So for some of you guys, you can see you're coming out of a phase in your life and you're embracing something new and accepting things that you cannot change. So that is for the collective, letting go and starting anew.
I love that. As I
Mm-hmm.
say, let it go, let it flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got quite a few questions. We got 9 questions.
Okay.
So
We'll
let
do
me make
our
sure
best.
we get to the, yeah. Okay, so I got communication is the key, the new moon in Gemini, which is interesting because it's the full moon in Gemini, but
Right?
this is the card that I pulled, communication. And I'll just quickly read what this one is about. And it says, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it yourself. Email, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're concerning about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. And how perfect is that? Again, as we're coming to an end of a year and going into a new year, and being clear on communicating to others our needs and setting up boundaries and getting ourselves more grounded so that we can take off into this new year feeling bigger and stronger. So as you start doing that introspective work of letting go, and then at the end of this month, as we move into that new moon energy, looking at what you want to set, what you want to manifest for the new year. But you got to communicate that, and communicating also to yourself, to spirit, like just let your words be heard. So really think about what it is that you want to bring in for 2023.
Mm-hmm. I thought this was
Oh, cool. I was like, did I accidentally touch
cool.
something? I forgot you had the control.
No, that was me.
Mercury and Venus are entering Capricorn this week. It'll be easier to communicate beginning tomorrow. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Joe G.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kathy G and Mamba Bear. Good to see you.
Hey, guys.
Okay. So, guys, again, these questions are in no particular order. So we are going to do our best to try and get all of them. And the first one up is Jessica Lynn. She would like a message from her guides for 2023. Jessica, the first thing I heard for you is to be open to new possibilities, new discoveries. So I'm not sure how you feel when new things get on your plate, but they're just kind of showing me like, don't feel so closed in, allow yourself to be more open. But let me pull a few cards and see what I get. And everyone, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're here and leave us a comment. We love to read your comments.
Okay, so Jessica, what I initially heard was for you to, for 2023, slow it down, So I don't know if sometimes you feel like you're in this rut, or you're kind of racing to go nowhere. Lots going on, or some chaos or stuff like that. But I did pull 3 cards for you, and the first card I got was empower yourself to change your narrative. So for 2023, you definitely want to maybe start really setting the intention of what you desire and what you want, because I do feel like there's a new beginning. There's something that's going to be coming to you. I got the ring. This is all about commitments, contracts, karmic cycles. So I do feel like if you don't set your priorities or your boundaries or your intention, I feel like you're just going to go in a ring, in a circle, kind of spinning your wheels. And then I also have the last card is don't push the river. So just go with it. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for your 2023.
Let it go, let it flow.
Yeah.
All right. Jessica, the first card I pulled for you is silence. So I feel like that's what EQ got, as far as kind of slowing things down a little bit. Just listen to the silence. Take time to really look at your surroundings, and maybe not make quick judgments about things, but again, being open to different things. And I got the sun. So it's a great card, the yes card, I like to say. And it's also, again, about that light, letting that light in, being open to new things that are coming your way. And it looks like really good things coming down the pipe for you. And I have creation, the water card. So this is a great time of cleansing, letting go, and creating new things. So it's really about, and this is for everybody, what is it that you want to manifest for 2023? What do you want to bring into your life? So getting clear on that. Journaling is a beautiful way of doing that. And at the base of my deck, I have the pressure card, transformation. So you are going through transformation, leaving things behind. As I look at this, is like leaving the old year 2022 behind, stepping into the new year with purpose. So that's what I got for you. Blessing to you. Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that resonates. Yeah. Working on being more open, letting go, as you both talked about. Beautiful.
Good.
All right. Blessings to you. Okay.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. How goes it, big bro? Okay. Miss Janine. Will my great aunt move? Actually, you're welcome, Jessica. Just trying to figure out what I did my pendulum. No, here it is.
Well, I might need to use that because I'm getting something kind of interesting, but it's not.
Yeah, I was feeling like there's something there that's may affect the possible move. Like I feel like going, but then I feel like a stop. Huh. My pendulum went yes, and then it went no.
Yeah. Wow. So originally, I heard no, right?
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, well, wait. Then I got, okay, there is communication. Okay. And it's a 4, so communication. But then I got, I'm not sure she wants to. Then this is another 4. So her back is turned. She feels kind of caged in and kind of, I'm not sure if she wants to move. But then something changes, and then I get a yes. So I get a new beginning. So I'm getting that. That's maybe the no I'm getting. But then at the bottom of the deck, I get this. This is a 2 choices. It's yes, no. So maybe it's just not set in stone right now. It's not. It's something. This is a new beginning. And this is also the healing card. I don't know if she's sick or something with her being ill.
She just said that she broke her hip on Saturday.
Oh, that's why. It's okay, because this is my healing medical card, and that maybe that's why there's a pause where she's not wanting to leave right now. But eventually, I do feel like there's a possibility of yes. So that's what I'm feeling.
Send her healing vibes, Janine. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I got the change card, the death and rebirth. So, and choices, options, 7 of cups. So trying to make that decision, and she's still thinking about it. I don't think she's fully made a decision just yet here with the 9 of wands. She's trying to figure it out. But I have the Ace of Cups. So eventually I think that, she will. I don't know exactly how soon, but it feels like, because like I said, the pendulum was like, yes, no, yes, no. So I think she's still in this stage right now. She's still trying to make the choices. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, she hasn't made a decision just yet of what she wants to do, but it looks like eventually she will get to that yes.
Yeah, that's what I
so yeah, hope that helps, Janine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sending her well wishes. Okay. G Vega. What new endeavors do you see for me in 2023? Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Janine.
You're welcome, Janine.
Hey, Mashika said, just fired up the old laptop and there you were. Glad to see you. However.
Oh, that's cute. Well, we are glad to see you.
For those joining, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Show the love. And before I forget, this Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, EQ and I will be on with Hogarth on his channel. So make sure you tune in and hang out with us over there.
Yeah, he's so fun. We really enjoy collabing with him.
Hi, Katie. That's a new name. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Hi, Katie. Okay, I've got some interesting cards here. Okay. I'm trying to understand this.
Hi, Shamika. Sorry, go ahead.
No, let me figure this out because it's
okay.
So
I can go if you want.
I can go.
Okay.
So it's really interesting because I'm getting the first card that I got in both of these decks are celebration, the celebration card. So I feel like as it relates to 2023, I feel like there's something that you're going to really like. I think you're going to be hanging out with more friends or just being out more, but there's a celebration. There's some joy there. And then I feel like then it changes. Because what I got next was the competition and distrust. So there's going to be people around you that don't have your best interest at heart. Could be something. You got the snake too. Look at that. Yeah, and they're people. It's a group of people. Okay. And then I also got, what's going to happen is I got the devil. So I feel like some of these people, maybe people that you hang out with or will hang out with, be careful of them. But I do see you slowing it down. So I feel like you're going to have maybe a great start for 2023. And then stuff starts to happen. People start to show their true colors. And it's time for you to take a rest. It's time for you to kind of back away. And I got at the bottom of my deck, and then I've got this card. I got the angel. So I just feel like you'll be protected, but also I've got poor health. So not the health may not be physically, but just mentally, I feel like it's more mental. Maybe some of the things you discover about these people, you're going to be all in your head about it. However, I do want you to know there is a give and take. So this is all about, I feel like you're going to be gaining things and losing things at the same time. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah. So Sonja, I'm gonna pass it to you because it's kind of like things are good and then not so good, and back away and then come back again. It's kind of like this for her 2020. Life. Yes, life. But pay attention to the people around you, because there's somebody's not being honest or backstabbing, kind of like that. So
Okay. Viviani, hello, hello. Eliza,
Viviani.
see you. Aloha. Okay.
Ooh.
G Vega. I got the new beginnings for you. So sorry guys, I got like a piece of hair or something. Okay, go. We got it. I got it. It's driving me crazy. I'm sitting here going like, I'm like, everybody's probably looking at me like, what is she doing? Hey Jay, hey little bro. So I have the coffin. I have the coffin, and this is about closing out this year, going into the new year. And it's also a shedding process, but also this could be a warning because EQ got the snake as well. Paying attention to people all around you, making sure that you let go of those people that don't serve your interest. So being very mindful of that. I have the book card. And it's interesting because one of the things that stands out on this, it says explore the shadow. And as I mentioned with the full moon that we're stepping into, it's about really doing that introspective work, looking at yourself, looking at what is the story that you want to write for yourself for 2023. So as you become more clear on that, the more that you're going to really be able to step into that path as you move into 2023. So make sure that you take that time to write it out, discover, think about what it is that you want. And I love this card. Always lead with love, even towards yourself. Again, this is part of that introspective work that needs to be done. Okay. So bringing that love in towards yourself, the more work that we do, everyone, on ourselves and get very clear on what it is that we want, it becomes, I won't say like necessarily, well, a little easier, but life is life, right? Because we have curveballs that come out of nowhere all the time. But it gives us the tools to be able to pull ourselves back up and get right back on our path again. So take that time to do that. And then the stork, I have a positive change, transition, new phase. So you will be going through a new phase, new opportunities, things coming up for you for 2023. It does look good. Just really pay attention to this here, so that it doesn't knock you off your course. But the stronger that you get with yourself and doing that introspective work, the harder it's going to be for you to be knocked down. So that's what I have for you. Blessings for you. Okay. Moving right along. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Miss Teresa T. How many guides do you see around me, if any? Thanks. So I'm feeling 3 right now. But there's many others. I mean, we all have a lot of different guides, but I feel like three key ones for you. I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna be interested to see what I see in the cards. Let's see what EQ feels.
Yeah, I had two numbers. I felt like there are, for me, two. There are two that are around her all the time. They're like really strong pull with these two. But I also heard 10. So I feel like, and as we have multiple guides for various things in our lives, so I feel like they come and go. The others come and go. But I feel like for me, I heard the two that are really present and strong for you right now.
Okay.
But let me just see what yeah, I was curious to see what. So for me, the card that I pulled for you, I got two that are around you all the time. Like I said, I got two.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like they're constantly with you. And then I pulled 8. I got the strength card. So I feel like there's the 8, and then I pulled also 9, 8 and 9. So when I add those together, 8 plus 9 is what, 17? Is that right? Yeah, 17, and 7 plus 7, 1 plus 7 goes back to 8. So, but then when I put the 8 plus the 2, that gives me my 10. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, that's what they're telling me.
Okay. So I did pull 2 as well. I got the 2 of Pentacles, but what's interesting, I then pulled the 4 of Swords. So I feel like between 2 and 4, there's 3 there. But I don't know. I still feel 3, but that to be 2 dominant ones there. And then I pulled the Page of Wands. This is the Free Spirit card. So to me, this talks about your spirit guides here. And then the 4 of Swords. This is a card of meditation and solitude. So I feel with this message in the 2 of Pentacles here, this is about you really taking time to connect, to get to know your guides. The more that we sit in silence and learn to talk to them, you can ask yourself, how many are there? And just listen, really feel into that answer for yourself, and try to clear your mind. There's a lot of great music that you can kind of listen to, meditation music that can help to clear the mind, so that when you come out of that, you can just get a journal and start writing, doing meditating, and allow yourself to just ask the questions that you want to ask. How many guides are there? And just trust your answers. That's the biggest thing, is to learn to trust what comes up for you. And then you can start having these conversations. So,
and then also, just to add to that, you can also, before you go to bed, you can ask those questions, and usually you might get it in a dream, or when you wake up that morning, you might have like, this number is in my head, because they're putting it there to tell you. So that's another thing you can do.
Yeah. All right. Best of luck to you, Teresa.
Thanks, Teresa.
Hey, Miss Sharon Sipe.
Hey, Sharon.
Okay. Sharp Lisa, could I please have a message from my dad? He passed in 2014. Okay. Here we go. So, Lisa, the first thing I heard was like something about an open book. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that was like right away one of the first things that I heard. And I don't know if it's meaning like literally to open a book or if telling you to be more of an open book. I'm going to put some cards. My mediumship's a little rusty right now because I've been out of the loop. I was telling EQ before we went on today, I was like, I hope we don't get any mediumship questions. Voila. Let's see.
Okay, one of the things I heard Sharp Lisa, and I don't know if you would understand this, but I heard ladybug. I don't know if he called you ladybug or something with a ladybug, but I feel like it was like a kind of a pet name. So I don't know if he had like a special name for you or something that he would call you. And I also heard him say for you just to be open, for you to be open and accept. I feel like there's some things that's going on with you right now that you're in resistance. He just wants you to relax and just be open to the possibility and the idea.
No pet name, but she loves them. Ladybugs.
Oh, okay. It was something with ladybug. Yeah, I saw it and I heard it.
Oh, no worries, Sharp Lisa. I'm fine. No, I'm not going to skip you. That's me. I'm still on vacation brain, so I haven't quite gotten back into everything. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a card.
Do you want me to go while you're pulling a card?
Sure.
So I pulled a few cards here, and the first card I pulled is "My Mind is Free." So, and I think you already know this, that he's standing right next to you, that he is there with you always, and he's saying that it is beautiful where he is. So, any concerns or worries about him, he's in a good place, and he is right there with you. So again, it's kind of the same thing that I was talking about with your guides. We can also connect our loved ones, taking that time to be in quiet time and asking him questions and talking to him. He's right there. So allow yourself to just be open to that and to trust what messages come through for you when you're doing that with him.
So are you finished, Sonja?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what this is, but I feel like Sharp Lisa that is there some resistance going on with you with something? Because I keep getting this constriction feeling. And the other thing I also heard was for you, it's okay to talk to him and reach out to him. I'm not sure if you're feeling some resistance with that, but there's something going on with you in this feeling this tightness, and maybe that's a part of you being open to the possibility of talking with him and just letting him in, because I feel like he's around you, and but I kind of feel like you're still kind of closing yourself off.
Maybe that's where that open book comes in.
Yeah. And it's so funny that you get that, because when I pulled my card, look at the book, open book.
Yeah,
I'm learning over here is that message, but I love that open book because you had just said it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's what Sonja's picking up. And then the other thing that I got is this message here. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And at the bottom of that deck, I've got the last card was "It's not your fault." So that maybe there was that resistance with something with his passing, that he just wants you to let that go and be open to new possibilities. So I hope you understand these messages. And if you don't understand them now, sometimes a couple days later things happen, you're like, oh my god, I think this is what they were trying to tell me, you know. And the last thing I have to tell you, because as I was sitting here, this card moved by itself, guys. It was just sitting on top of, the deck, and then I saw it move like this. So I'm like, okay, I have to give her this message, because he wants me to give you this message. And this is all about the stork, okay? And this card is about positive changes, transitions, or new phases coming into your life, movement and progress. So I just feel like he's letting you know, um, maybe that's part of that resistance too, that there are new things coming. There's new growth that's going to be coming for you. And I feel like he's a part of that on the other side, helping you foster those things. So
Beautiful.
yeah, hopefully you
She
understand.
says, yeah, she says, we were good. He died at home. I helped the funeral director load him into the car.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
But he's definitely around you quite a bit,
Hmm.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big thanks to you, Lisa.
Mhm.
Okay. Let us go to Miss Pat. A spirit who gave his name as David Van Fleet contacted me. What is this about? Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Okay. I heard that as, I feel like this is a guide. I feel like this person has lived here before, and I feel like you guys have had a life together. I feel like he's a part of your soul community. Um, but I'm gonna pull some cards, so that's what I was getting. Um,
Yeah, I heard Vince. He's here to provide you some guidance. So, yeah, so this is the card I pulled. The Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So he's here to provide guidance. I also pulled birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So, Pat, you're very creative. He's here on the creative front to providing creative guidance, helping you with that. And it's your time now to allow yourself to get more grounded for this. So that's what I have.
That's interesting. I got a lot of the same things. So I got to show you this card. So this is the card. This is the 10 of cups. This is all about like family connections or lineage. So I do feel like I said before, that you had some sort of a life together. Um, and this is so cool. Yes, exactly what Sonja said. He's helping you with your creativity, right? Because I see that that's you in the bubble there. And as you pray and meditate, and as you get your spiritual gifts, he's communicating. I feel like he's communicating with you and helping you with your gifts. And then I got this card, which is serendipity. And look at the rainbow, and he's, again, I see a couple there, but this is this talks about divine intervention. So we know
Mm.
he's coming from that higher realm helping you. Um, this is a happy surprise. So he's coming to say hello. Hey, remember me? you know, hi. but
How
this is,
you doing?
yeah, how you doing? But look at the couple there. So I feel like you guys had something in a past life, and I just feel like he's here to say hi, and he's helping you with your creativity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He says that he may have passed as a young man in World War One. Wow.
Mm, very, very
Look at you,
interesting.
Pat. That's super cool.
I know.
Super, super cool. keep us posted on how that comes along.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sharon. Happy birthday to all of the Sagittarius and soon to be Capricorns.
Happy birthday to ya. Okay. All right. So, Dean, was this your question, Dean? I want to make sure. He says, I still have not met the new love interest yet, but I'm feeling their energy a lot. Is this your question? You're checking in?
Remember we did the reading for him last time?
Yeah.
He's given us a pulse check.
This is a check, but I want to make sure that that's the question that he wants to.
Oh, I didn't think it was a question. I just thought it was letting us know.
Well,
But
yeah,
okay.
but he had put in there, did you get my question? So I didn't see the question. I saw this.
Gotcha.
So, Dean, brother man, let me know. What's your question? Nope, it has emojis around it. Okay, can you repost it for me, please? Because by the time these old eyes get up in there and try to find it, I probably reposted it. But thank you for that update.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. Oh yes, brighter days ahead. He's a coming. He or she's a coming. Whoever you want.
Katie, we had already closed the questions for tonight, but you know what? If we get through these last couple of ones really quick, I will star it to see if we can do it. But I had already closed the questions earlier. I think it was probably before you got on. So, Dean, while you're okay, no, never mind. There it is. Is there any reason why I am sensing their energy?
Dean, you can answer that question. You can answer that.
Of course, you can sense their energy. You're open that way.
Exactly. You're intuitive. So yeah. And usually, you know, as you know, that when someone or something or whatever people may want to manifest, when it's getting closer, you really start to like, oh my gosh, I can feel it. I know it's coming soon. I know it's coming soon. And that's what's going on. Yeah, it's strong because they're getting closer to you and you're very in tune.
Yeah. That's just how it works. That's how energy works. You know, the stronger that it becomes, the more you're going to feel it. So
yes.
There you go. There you go.
But you know, the funny thing though, Dean, I keep getting a 4. I'm getting a 4. So I don't know if that's April or if it's 4 months. So I keep just picking up 4 around you. Okay. So it could be as early as 4 weeks. So that would be like January into next year. So maybe from January to April, but I keep getting that. Okay. So just, that's how soon I'm getting. But you know how time is, guys, you know, that can literally change tomorrow.
Yep. I was like, let me pull a timing card. Well, you know what? Look at it's going to come rushing in when it happens. And look at that. In that field, you could feel that it looks like a force field, right? What is that thing called? The vortex? Like it's just sucking right in.
Yeah.
Yep.
All this great power.
Yeah. That's that energy that you're feeling there, Dean.
Yeah.
So hold on to your seatbelt.
Yep. And
hold on to your britches.
It's still a secret.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's a coming. Okay. Oh, Katie, no worries. No worries. It's all good. We're going to try to squeeze you in here, especially with newer people. I like to try to get them in. Okay, so Heather is my grandma Anna, whom I just found out shares the same birthday as I do, have a message for me. Oh, how lovely is that?
I know.
Ooh. I got goosebumps with that. Okay. That is Hypeface Dean. Thank you, Tracy and Sharon and Heather and everybody else who I missed for posting the links. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
So Heather, it's interesting because I'm not hearing a lot from her, so it makes me kind of feel like was she on the quiet side? But what I heard and then what I saw was her sitting there in great joy and like this sunshine, all this light around her, and then I heard sunshine of my life, and that would be you.
Look
But
at
then
this EQ.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. It's just like this feeling proud as well of you. Um, but just this big energy of light and sunshine. So, but I'm not hearing her say a lot. So it kind of makes me feel like she probably wasn't a talker kind of a person, more of a
Yeah, she
feeler.
never met her, so she doesn't know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was her great grandma.
Okay. I'm gonna just pull a card for you, but that's what I picked up from her.
So the cards that I pulled, I was drawn to the destiny cards, and the message that's being shared from her is for you is to take risks, spread those wings and fly, baby. Allow yourself to focus on the goals of what it is that you want to set, especially going into this new year, and do it with delight. Be happy. Okay, feel really good about going forward. That sun, walking your path. So standing in your truth and walking your path. And one of the cards from the mediumship deck I pulled here is she says, I am so much better now. And I feel like she really likes being on that other side and helping others. So there's a rainbow there. And you might even see a rainbow. That might be a message that she's letting you know that she hears you, she sees you, and she's there. So
I agree.
Oh, look, one more. I'm just a throw away. There you go.
Yeah,
right underneath that.
Oh wow, I agree with you wholeheartedly because I got this with the rainbow again when you were talking. I just pulled this, and so there's that rainbow again. But this is interesting. Excuse me. It says there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. But what I'm picking up from this, I want you to see this is the message in the bottle, and to me, this is the message. There's a rose. So I feel like when I see roses, I feel like that's them extending their love to you. So I just feel like she's giving you love right now and happy thoughts that she's sending to you. And then the last thing at the bottom of the deck, I always give you a good night kiss. So I just feel like you will probably experience her because now that you brought her up and you're thinking about her and you're talking about her and you're very intuitive as well. So oh, I just heard something. Heather, I want you to I don't like the word invoke, but you ask her to help you and be there with you as one of your guides when you're doing your intuitive psychic work as well as your intuitive arts.
Beautiful.
So I feel like she definitely will be there for you for that. Yeah. That's what I got.
And it's Miss Heather's birthday.
Oh,
you know what that means?
Yes.
You know what that means?
Yes.
Happy birthday. Oh. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I had to do me. Okay.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Hey, it's a birthday. It's your birthday. Go, Heather. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Hello, Pebbles 1021. Welcome. Nice to see you. Okay.
And
We
all the other Sagittarius and Capricorns, because this is, month of December. Happy birthday to you guys as well.
Yes, that song was for everybody. We're not gonna sing it again.
No, no, no.
Okay, Arlene, Arlene, beautiful Arlene. Message from her guides. I just heard get on board.
Oh,
Okay, get on board, love train.
that's what it's supposed to say. Yes. Okay.
Necessarily that, but it said get on board.
Right. Oh, Heather says today is her sister's birthday. Oh, look at that.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay, so Arlene, guides, what do they have for you?
At least can you say, yeah. Let's see what you need to get on board with here, Arlene. Oh, beautiful. Well, it's all good stuff. That's a plus. I got radiate for you. So allow yourself to radiate and be open. You have the key to whatever it is that you want to do or to pursue. You may not know it now, but you do. So allowing yourself to be open to whatever change is coming for you right around the corner. And be in a place of harmony and compassion. I think that's going to be very important for you to align yourself with that. I do see a little bit of rough edges, like some stuff that needs some smoothing out. But again, you that key to be able to do that. So allowing yourself to be patient with that. And then at the base of the deck, I have creativity. So tapping more into your creative space, not kind of allowing yourself to kind of take those blinders off. So, get on board to this change that's coming up for you. Allow yourself to be open to it. That's what I have for you.
Okay. This is very, very, very interesting. And I'm going to try to give it to you the way I see it. So let's start with the easy part. So this is all about you. Love her. So this is about you loving you. Okay. So I think it's that time for you to do that and know that you are brave enough to see the light. I feel like there's some communication, or actually an actual letter, email, but some kind of communication or document, or I'm going to just say message, that's coming your way that you need to be aware of. It could be legal documents as well. But it's also about you releasing the old way of thinking. Because I pulled my own deck, and this is where I got a little bit like, what? So I got the yes card, but this is in your past position. So I feel like there was something that you wanted and you felt really good about it in your past, but then you had to redo it. And this is about going backwards, redoing something. So whatever you thought you wanted, I don't think it worked out for you. And you felt like, crap, I'm going through this again. And it's funny because I got this card. I got the card of the man. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man. We always, it can be a person that has a lot of masculine energy. So this is what this might be. Maybe that you found yourself in a situation where you weren't respected. But this is all about you finding your way, honoring yourself, and setting your boundaries. So otherwise, if you don't do that, I feel like you're going to be in this perpetual circle. But there is something new that is going to be coming for you. So whether it's a new relationship or could be a relationship you're in, but maybe it will renew itself in a different way. So that's what I'm getting. Hopefully you understand that.
Big hugs to you, Arlene.
Yeah.
You got
I
the
wanted to show you too, because I got this card. I got at the bottom of the deck was enemies, but that felt like that was from her past, and that she had to wait. You had to renew yourself. So, anyways, but that was in her past. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, she said a past relationship, maybe.
It could be, yeah, but I do feel like it's about you not repeating the past. So I feel like there's an opportunity or something's going to be coming your way. So to kind of like be in a test to see, am I going to repeat from my past, or am I going to move on and make a change? So that's kind of what I'm getting. So just kind of keep your eyes open for someone coming in new, so you don't repeat. It's the same personality, the same, but a different person, if that makes sense.
Okay, so we're at the hour. I do have one more here. Katie, I told her that our questions were closed, but you want to go ahead and squeeze her in here? Okay.
Yeah, cool.
All right, Miss Katie, are you still with us? Let us know. Katie, are you with us? Katie, Katie, Katie. Hello? Bueller? Oh, she's here.
Is she here? I don't.
Yeah, she's here. Okay, awesome. All right, Katie. So Katie says, I have been told my past lives were interesting by a couple of my friends. What do you guys pick up on? Well, I'll see what the cards have to say.
Well, I will say this, Katie. We, as you know, we all have multiple lives, and we have done it all. I feel like we have been rich, we have been poor, we have been white and black, we have been male, we have been female. So we'll look at, usually for me, it's about what lives are affecting this current life. So for me, that's how I have to look at it, as to see how interesting that the lives that are affecting your current life.
Yeah. I mean, there are some people that do distinctly strict, past life readings. I am not one of those people, but I like EQ, like to look at what are those lives, how are they portraying coming into this life, and what does that look like for you?
Oh, okay, wait. I've got like a whole bunch of them that fell out. Let me see what this is.
Yep. I got one. Cards flying all over the world. Okay. Hey, Jaconda. Don't forget, anybody just joining, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave us a comment.
Okay, that is interesting. That's not helping me.
All right, I'm gonna go. So, Katie, what I have for you is the world here, which I feel like is the lives, kind of the past life up here coming into the present life. This is a card of like completion, fulfillment, and so it's about the two, the worlds, the past to the current coming together. You were very much a born leader, a visionary. I feel like you bring a lot of those characteristics into this current world right now. You've had a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of victories that have happened in your life and continue to happen in your life. You are also a very generous, caring individual. You were very much come from a motherly sense, very grounded. So bringing that into this space now can really help you and benefit you. So what I'm also hearing is making sure that you are taking more time to get grounded, because this is very important for you. So if you're not doing that now, make sure that you step into that and allow yourself to take that time for you to be more grounded, because this is what brings in a lot of that abundance for you. So I have the Ace of Cups here. This is beginnings, and it's also just what's some of the other things here. So the one thing that really stands out is inspired creativity. So there have been things in your life in the past that I feel that you've had to learn how to take action to think of things, kind of thinking out of the box, and not. So what they're telling me is not allowing yourself to feel so kind of like structured in this box, to allow yourself to step out of it, because you have the access to all this creativity, but allowing yourself to be able to do that, but keeping yourself grounded, that's what's going to help you to access more of that. So you were very creative back in your past lives, so bringing that energy, making sure that you're bringing that here now into this current life that you have now. So that's what I have for you.
So I feel like you were a man because I got 3 men. So I feel like one of the lives you were a man. I also feel like you were a man in love, because I've got the offer the roses again. So I feel like you were a man in love. It's interesting because all of these show me, and you also lived to be very old. You made it till you're senior, so you got to be an older person. Then your life came to an end, because I've got the coffin and the scythe. And you did complete your last contract. So I've got completion and contract in that life that we're talking about as a man. I feel like you were a very important man and that you had a lot of money. I also feel like you were a workaholic. I feel like you did a lot of work. And again, important man with a lot of money. I do feel like at some point, though, you did have a family. I feel like you had a family, okay, a home and a family. I feel like you were very creative. Like Sonja said, you were very, very smart, very creative. You were a doer type of a personality. I felt like you may have even had some sort of a title. So I got a dog here. So I feel like you had some kind of a title. And but then something happened to you and you left. I feel like you may have left everything behind to start anew. Yeah. So that's, I hope you understand that. I'm getting the bear again. I'm getting that twice. So you were very important. You were married, felt like you were married, had a family, and you had a lot of luck on your side. I got the clover. So that's what I'm getting in this particular life that's popping up for me. It shows me you were a man, and felt like you had a good life. You had a lot of money, family, but you were a workaholic. I'm very creative. I'm kind of feeling like you were high in the society at that time. You were definite. I don't feel like you were poor or anything like that. I feel like you were very elevated in that life. Even well known, getting like you were possibly well known. Not necessarily famous per se, but that you had some clout and people knew about you. That's what I'm getting.
All right, Katie, thank you for your question. And Neptune's other daughter, so sorry. Yeah, we're ending for tonight, but tune in next Monday and get in here early so we can get to your question. All right, everybody. It's been fun.
Wow.
Thank you all for joining us.
Oh, hold on. Katie just said, yeah, that sounds like the guys mentioned by my friends. So
That sounds like the guys mentioned by my friends. Okay. All right. Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah, I was even looking at that world card because this is also dealing with international affairs. So that to me says
Mhm.
also another person of very importance as
Yeah.
well. So
Mhm.
yeah, blessings to you, Katie. All
Mhm.
right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And we'll be back next Monday.
And
Pat.
Wednesday, check us out on Hogarth's
Oh,
channel at
yes.
1 Pacific Standard Time and 9 o'clock if
Yep.
you're in London.
All
9 o'clock
right,
at
guys.
night. So, all right,
What's
guys.
that?
I said no, 9 o'clock p.m. if you're in London, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Smooches.